Good morning, everyone. So this is the second part of the Sound of Music. Okay, the Shenai of Bismillah Khan. Right. So before you read, do you know these people? What instruments do they play? So students, try to recognize, okay, these people and find out what kind of music or what kind of instruments do they play. Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 of them. Alright. So think of this Shenai, and the first thing you will probably imagine is a wedding or a similar occasion or function. The next would probably be Ustad Bismillah Khan, the Shenai maestro playing this instrument. So this is about the Indian musician, okay, and instrument that they use. Alright, so if you think of a Shenai, you know Shenai, right? It's a kind of flute with a hollow in it. The first thing you might probably imagine is a wedding or similar occasion or function, because during this wedding or a kind of function, the Shenai playing of the Shenai instrument is so common in India, right? And the next would possibly okay. It's up to you whether you think about Ustad Bismillah Khan or somebody else, which it's up to you, okay? But here, according to this story, okay, when you think about a Shenai, the next would be probably Ustad Bismillah Khan, the Shenai maestro. So Ustad Bismillah Khan, he is the master of Shenai, okay, playing this instrument. All right. So this is about the Shenai of Bismillah Khan, the instrument played by Bismillah Khan. Now let's see. Okay, Emperor Aurangzeb, you must have heard of Aurangzeb, right? Banned the playing of a musical instrument called Pangi in a royal residence, for it had a shrill, unpleasant sound. Now this Emperor Aurangzeb, yeah, he banned, okay, the playing of musical instrument that was called Pangi. Pangi is a wind, instrument traditionally made from gourd. Okay, gourd, right? Played by the snake charmer in India and in Pakistan. I'll show you the picture. Hang on. So this is a picture of Pangi. Okay, students, it's drawn in the next page. All right. So Aurangzeb, the Emperor Aurangzeb, okay, banned this instrument called Pangi in the royal residence, in the royal chamber, in the royal place. For means because, okay. Why? Because this Pangi instrument had a very shrill. It has got a very shrill, means very high pitch. High pitch, unpleasant sound. The sound was so unpleasant. So Emperor Aurangzeb banned the playing of this musical instrument called Pangi. Okay. Now, Pangi became the generic name for reeded noisemakers. Few had thought that it would be one day revived. A barber of a family of professional musicians who had access to the royal palace decided to improve the tonal quality of the Pangi. So students, let's first look at the word's meaning, okay? Generic name. Here, generic name, okay? A name given to a class or a group as a whole, okay? And then read it. Where is it? Read it. Okay, here, read it, noisemaker. Sorry, read it. Wind instruments which have reeds like the flute, the clarinet, etc. And if you want, you can write down this word's meaning. Shrill, very high pitch, okay? And revived means to bring back to life, okay? To bring back to life, okay? Okay, now let me explain. So this musical instrument, okay, Pangi, it was a name given to the class or group of people as a whole, okay? And few of them thought that one day this Pangi will come back to life. It will revive, okay? Reintroduce again. And there was a barber of a family of professional musicians, okay, who had an access means a permission, okay. So the barber got a permission, okay, entrance to the royal palace. He got an access, he got a permission to enter the royal palace. So That barber, decided to improve the tone. Tone means tone, okay? Improve the quality of a pangi, the tone of quality of a pangi, okay? So what did he do? He chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem that was longer and broader than the pangi and made 7 holes on the body of the pipe. So he chose a pipe, okay, with a natural hollow, hollow stem. Stem is like a branch of a tree. Hollow means, hollow, right? Like a pipe, okay? That was a little bit longer, and broader means bigger than pangi, and made 7 holes on the body of a pipe. It's like a flute then, like a flute, right? When you play on it, closing and opening some of these holes. So when he started playing this pipe, okay, closing and opening with fingers, how this is the way we play, flute, isn't it? So closing and opening some of these holes, soft and melodious sounds were. So when he started playing this pipe, okay, closing and opening some of the holes with his finger, what happened? Soft and melodious sounds were produced. Next page. So melodious sounds were produced. Okay, he played the instrument before royalty, and everyone was impressed. The instrument, so different from the pangi, had to be given a new name. Right. So when you play this instrument, okay, the new instrument that he invented with 7 holes in it, everyone was impressed. When you played before the court, okay, that king's palace, everyone was so happy, very impressed. And the instrument was so different from the pangi, okay, the new instrument. That must be the shenai then. Shenai, right? So different from the pangi that had to be given a new name, okay? So new name has to be given to the new instrument, which was longer and broader with 7 holes on it. So one name has to be given, okay? So as the story goes, since it was first played in the Shah's chambers means place, office, right, room, and was played by Nai, means barber, the instrument was named the shenai. Okay, so the instrument made by that barber, okay, was named shenai because this instrument shenai was first played in Shah's chambers, okay, Shah. So she comes from Shah's, and played by a barber, which means Nai. The meaning of Nai means barber, so Sha Nai, Shinai. It's called Shinai, okay? So Sha and barber, Sha and Nai, Shinai. Alright. Now let me quickly read out this second paragraph. The sound of the Shinai began to be considered auspicious, and for this reason it is still played in temples and is an indispensable component of any North Indian wedding. In the past, the shenai was part of the naubat, or traditional ensemble of 9 instruments found at royal courts. Till recently, it was used only in temples and weddings. The credit of bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Alright, so students, see what happened. The sound of shenai is considered to be very auspicious, okay? It's a good fortune, okay? Considered to be very good fortune. And auspicious means promising to bring a good fortune. They believe that the shenai, the sound of shenai, can bring a good luck, and indispensable, without which a piece of work cannot be done, okay? So it is still played in the temples because they believe that without the sound of shenai, then they cannot start a work. Not a single piece of work cannot be done, okay? So it was considered as a very good luck, as a very good fortune. So in North Indian wedding, the shenai used to play a long time back. I mean, it's still playing even now. In the past, shenai was part of nobat, or traditional ensemble, which is a kind of instrument group, okay? Consists of 9 instruments found at royal courts in the past. Till recent, what happened? It was only used in playing temples, but only recently. But the only reason what happened, it was used only in temples and weddings, and the credit of bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay, so Ustad Bismillah Khan introduced, okay, this instrument on the classical stage, so the credit goes to him. Okay, now let's go to the next paragraph. Okay, as a 5-year-old, Bismillah Khan played Gilli Danda. You know Gilli Danda, right? It's kind of a game near upon in ancient estate of Jumraun in Bihar. So Bismillah Khan, okay, he's from Bihar. When he was 5 years old, he used to play this game Gilli Danda, okay, where near the pond in this ancient place of Dumraun in Bihar. He would regularly go to nearby Bihariji temple to sing the Bhojpuri Chaita, at the end of which he would earn a big laddu weighing 1.25 kg. Okay, so he used to regularly go to the nearby Bihariji temple to sing this Bhojpuri song, okay, Chaita. I don't know what is that. After the end of the song, he will earn a big, laddu, right? That sweet thing, sweet one and a half, 1.25 kilo. Okay, he used to get it. Okay, it's a prize given by the local Maharaja. So Maharaja, okay, gave him this much, 1.25 kilo of sweet laddu as a prize for his Bhojpuri song Chaita. Okay, students, you can understand it. Okay, this is written very simple. So this happened 8 years ago. That happened 8 years ago, and the little boy was traveled far. And this little boy, Bismillah Khan, okay, traveled far. He traveled far to earn the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. See, and he also earned the highest award, right, in India, civilian award, Bharat Ratna. Okay, that happened long time back, 8 years ago. All right, paragraph 4. Right, here some pronounce it ensemble and some pronounce it ensemble. Okay, so that's not quite different. Now, born on 21st March 1916, Bismillah belongs to a well-known family of musicians from Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Box Khan was the Shenai Nawaz of the King's court. So Bismillah Khan, Ustad Bismillah Khan, okay, was born in 1916 on March 21st, okay, and he belongs to a well-known family of musicians from Bihar, of course. His grandfather's name was Rasul Box Khan, and his grandfather Rasul Box Khan was the Nawaz of Bhojpur's King's court, okay, and his father Paigambar Bags and other paternal ancestors were also great Shenai players. And even his father, okay, Paigambar Bags, and his all paternals after the name father, okay, paternal ancestors were all great Shenai players. So this paternal is used for fathers from the father's side, okay. Likewise, mother's side is maternal, right? Okay. So all his ancestors, okay, are also or were also a great Shenai players. Let's move to the next page then.